Hey there, Internet, and welcome back to Sweet Fuse at your side and Stage 3, Day 3 of our week at the amusement park. So, let us get on our merry adventure. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Gah! I shot up out of bed, startled awake by a bad dream. Gosh, that was horrible! Everybody betrayed everyone else. The dream was probably just my brain trying to deal with what I'd seen Shirabe and Mitarashi doing the night before. I checked the clock. It was still early. No reply yet. Shoot. I was disappointed, but there wasn't much I could do. My uncle was in a far worse position than I was. He couldn't be expected to respond to texts quickly. I guess that means I'll just have to handle things on my own then. What? Who could that be? With that decided, I hopped out of bed and began to get ready, but before long, I heard a knock at the door. I peered through the peephole to see a piglet standing outside, so I opened the door to let him in. Hi! Oh, you're so adorable! You're so funny! He flailed about in something that seemed to translate to "good morning," and then pulled in a room service cart. What? Whatever was on it smelled incredible, and my stomach rumbled in response. So, what's for breakfast? You're so cute! Still not talking, but it looks like he's trying to tell me something. My best guess was that my breakfast was going to be some kind of Jell-O-like product. I wasn't particularly excited for it, but the piglet pulled the lid off the tray with a flourish, and my eyes widened. Ah! I'd been completely wrong. Instead of boring Jell-O, it was a delicious-looking spread of Japanese-style cooked fish, a meal fit for an emperor. Whoa, this looks great! I love Japanese food for breakfast. He replied with a thumbs up. You can't see me, but I'm thumbs-upping too, because I like doing that. Because I am a cheeseball. They don't mean to seem any harm, but it's hard to tell what they're really thinking if they don't talk. I was still pondering that while the piglet bowed and left the room. Oh, of course! What great insight do you have now, Saki? He'd just left when I finally realized it. That wriggling, he wasn't saying it was Jell-O, he was saying it was fish! Oh! I grinned and went back to eating. At last I was starting to feel like I could understand the piglets. 2 steps forward. I took my time with my breakfast, and when I finally finished, it was nearly time to meet up with the others. I changed and headed down to the lobby.
Ohayo.
Ohayo gozaimasu. Morning to you too, Shido. I'm probably using that incorrectly. I thought it was the polite form, but I don't know, I could be completely wrong. I'm just polite by nature. Everyone was waiting in the lobby, just like the day before. Everyone, that is, except... Shirabe and Mitarashi aren't here yet. They were both on time yesterday. I felt my suspicions growing stronger. That don't kill them. I wish this weird feeling would just go away. Ah! I just said that! You shut your pie hole, Mitarashi. It's not proper for a young lady such as myself to hear. Sorry, I was just kind of spacing out, I guess. Nope. Yes. Thanks, I appreciate it. Shirabe. If that is your real name. He gave me a nod, and they continued toward the sofa, where everyone else had already gathered. I found myself gazing out the window at the river beyond. They were talking about our plans for the day, but I didn't feel like joining in. I kept replaying what I'd seen Mitarashi and Shirabe doing over and over in my head. What did it mean?
Saki-san,
Yes, Urabe, help me! Oh, Urabe!
だいぶ沈んでいるように見えますが。
Well, thank you for your emotional support, but there's nothing I can really tell you without destroying the integrity of the group. No, I'm fine. Then I paused. Should I tell him about what I'd seen? Would that make me feel better? No, probably not. Yeah, nothing wrong here.
そうですか。お疲れのようでしたら、あまり無理をなさらないでくださいね。
Thanks, Urabe. You're good people. He gave me a friendly smile, then returned to the others. I have a headache. Ow. I think I'm crossing my eyes. Just as it had the day before, the boat docked at the plaza in front of the castle.
さてと、今日はやっこさん、どんなゲームを仕掛けてくるのかね。
I only foresee good times for us.
どうせとんでもないやつに決まってるよ。
Wakasa, don't directly contradict me. We talked for a bit, discussing what might happen that day, but before long, we were interrupted by a voice we'd all come to dread. Also, theme music, the narrator has come to dread. He sure seems happy today. Made me uncomfortable, especially with how unhappy he was yesterday.
なんだ？あいつ、やけに機嫌がいいじゃねえか。
I bet it has something to do with the little stunt we pulled yesterday.
何か裏があるんだろうね。
My thoughts exactly, Naoshi. Apparently, I wasn't the only one who was suspicious. Is there a Japanese phrase for big surprise? Because you defected immediately to the English.
ビッグサプライズ。なんだそれは。
So did Shido. They swallowed. Gulp. Oh good! Oh good, we needed this today. I'm so happy we were able to address this right now. I felt my stomach twist in my gut. My eyes flicked to Shirabe and Mitarashi before I could stop them. No, he can't be telling the truth. This has to be some kind of trick. But why would he go out of his way to say one of us is a traitor? Well, maybe he just wants to cause discord and disharmony among the group. Disharmony, is that a word? I don't know, it is now. I felt the atmosphere grow suddenly tense. Then Shirabe spoke. Because we can trust him.
耳を貸すんじゃないぞ。どうせ夕べの仕返しに俺たちのチームワークを引っかき回したいだけに違いないからな。
On any other day, I would be totally behind you.
ああ、そうだな。俺も同感だ。
Every single day, I am totally behind you. Ellipsis. If I hadn't seen Shirabe with the statue the day before, I probably would have agreed too, but as things were... This just makes him more suspicious! Then again, Mitarashi was on the phone too. Maybe he was talking to Hogstein. The pig's words about a traitor in our midst kept echoing around in my head.
何？思い詰めた顔しちゃって。
What's wrong? You're asking me what's wrong? I'll tell you what's wrong. There's a traitor in our midst. Did you not hear it? Did I really look that out of it?
してた。あいつのあんな言葉、信じるだけバカを見ると思うよ。あんまり気にしない方がいいんじゃない？
I'm so glad you can be all convicted and stuff. Sorry, not convicted. Have the strength of your convictions. My bad. Freudian slip. Right, I know. It's just...
気持ちはわからないでもないけどね。でも、あんなことをわざわざ言うなんて、僕たちを動揺させたいだけだろうからさ。
Lordy, I hope you're right. Yeah, I know. I gave him the best smile I could manage and tried to act like everything was all right. It wasn't, though. Wakasa hadn't seen what I had. How could he know? Stop trying to act cute. Well, boo hiss. Great! I'm so excited! We're gonna have to let that wait until next time. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a doozy, I bet you anything. So, until the next time, thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you again soon.